So I just drove an hour and a half to meet up with Greg. I showed up and he's out there running up the motor. We parked under this random bridge. I found this spot on Google Maps and Naver, and you always run the risk of driving an hour and a half and getting somewhere and finding out that the location sucks, but it's actually pretty sweet. It's right along the river right there. There's a bridge going over it, which is a bike path. I brought my bike. We're gonna get his new starter installed and see if we can take off here and have some fun. Removing the pull start so we can get to the old starter. And to get to the starter, we had to take the prop off so we could get this plate right here. Goes on top of the starter. So we removed the plate, and to remove one of the bolts on the plate, had to put an extension through here and loosen it that way, so the prop was getting in the way. For all you wondering what it looks like on the inside of the pull start, that's what it looks like.
I really wish I brought my glasses.
Here's Greg's 5-pound battery. It's actually fairly light for the size, but snow. I don't know what you would call the battery. I have LiPo for the nitro, the small one.
Mine is a LiPo.
LiPo? So mine's like a quarter of that size. Yeah. He just jerry-rigs it to this Thailand frame right there. Just hangs there with some straps. And once we get that up, we'll get the reserve on, and this thing will be fully functional and not need anything for a while, hopefully. That's the idea. We are in paramotor mode. The electric start worked nice. Let's give it another shot. Been a while, but I'm excited. Heck yeah! I forgot how hard this harness is to get in, so I'll just wait a second. Alright, second has been weighted. Getting in. People having a picnic waving. That's funny. Ew! What's up, people? I'm freaking flying a paramotor! It's South Korea again! Dude, let's fly on the outskirts of the city. The old Dudek Universal 1.1. I will have to say, Greg, you're gonna have to get rid of these hard brake handle thingies. I hate them. I don't know if anyone else flies with these steel rods in their brake handles, but it's just awkward. I don't like it. It's probably just because I'm not used to it. If it's what you get used to and you like it, then do you. Once again, reserve's holding up. All the bridle looks good. Starter worked great. Good day for maintenance. Glad to have a reserve on here now for him. Good old Korean haze. I'll feel more turbulence as I get lower too. The wind's actually substantial enough that I should feel it off these buildings. Yeah, there's some good wires coming across here. Oh yeah, you can feel the mechanical turbulence for sure. Not bad though, not bad. Somebody's waving. That's epic. Wonder what this is, like a little track or something? Woo! Hi! Let's do a little more recon. I'm pretty sure there's not much going across this river, but I guarantee if a pole is going, a wire's going across it, there's not a pole in the middle. Oh yeah, right here, man. Wire going straight across this river. It is so hard to see too. I wonder if you guys can spot it yet. It's kind of in front of this white bird that's flying. It should be coming in soon. Right there. Woo! Stringing right across. That is what the high recon is for, and sometimes you won't even see it, so be careful. Oh yeah, I told Greg I would work on like trimming out and stuff because we messed with the brake lines. People were freaking out about that, so let's do that. So I trimmed out, and there is no effect on the trailing edge of the wing. As you can see that? Nothing is being applied, and I'm gonna pull in on one side, so get awkward. And still looks the same. Let it out. Good. So I'm not worried about it. Them statues. Low gazebo. This is good. I thought Greg was screaming at me. No, it's just some random person giving me a thumbs up. So Greg's gonna fly, but I want to show you guys something really cool. He got me this in exchange for me getting his boxes here, letting him use my shipping address and stuff. So this is a fishing pole they commonly use here in Korea. It comes in a pretty cool little container. I literally just got this, so I haven't made it into what I want it to be quite yet. It all just comes out like this, and it's super long. Look at that. It might be hard to tell. And you kind of just tighten each portion of it. And it even comes with this little strand on the end. Tie your windsock to it. I'm gonna come up with a better method than just tying knots. I'm gonna probably put a hook on this that'll still retract into the pole and fit. You stick some kind of like wooden thing in there and sharpen it and silicone that in there so you can just stab it into the ground. I don't quite have that yet because he just gave it to me. Yeah, blocking your takeoff. Oh, those are cows. What do you think he's gonna do with those cows?
Let them trim the field? He's just spectating.
I think so. Annyeonghaseyo. Oh, there are cow patties here and hooves. I think that guy might literally be bringing cows out here. Oh my gosh, they are letting the cows out, which is fine. He'll get off the ground and then we'll land a little far back. Extend the fishing pole. Nice. And I brought a little rope with me for this very reason. This windsock I found in the woods. It is tattered up, but it'll get the job done. Boom. There you go. There you have it. That's bent over. It needs a smaller streamer on it, by the way. I don't think it would break because, well, it's a strong fishing pole, but I like the caution tape streamer better for that little guy on top. Greg's like shake. Yeah, that's a bull. He's got it on a leash though, don't worry. You might want to get off the ground soon. He's got a bull. There you go. Very good. Very good. Heck yeah. That cow doesn't even care. That was a great takeoff because it came up towards the hill and power lines, which you obviously can't go towards, and he gave it a little power to keep the airspeed, and he lined it up with the long axis of the runway and took off when he was ready. That was really good. Here's my windsock killing the game.
Meanwhile,
I've never seen someone walk their bull in the park. Pretty interesting though. That one's over there just chilling. It's funny because he just pulled up in that vehicle right in front of the paramotor when we were driving it and started staring at us, and then Craig took off and he's letting the cattle out. Greg coming in on a under power, killing it. Nice. Look, this kid is going on a ride. You do not see that every day. Well, that concludes tonight with the old paramotor bull riding. We'll see what happens tomorrow morning.
2 hours later.
Weirdest bar of soap ever. Soap on a stick. In Korea, they're required to put these labels on all their cigarettes to make them very unappealing. Nasty teeth, hole in the neck. My buddy actually says it makes it more fun to buy cigarettes because it's something funny to look at. But there's literally no one in here. I just grabbed a bunch of snacks and no one's behind the desk. Oh, there I am. No one's back here. I'm so hungry. Where are you people? Alright, the lady came back. She was walking down the street. I got my yum yums. We're good to go. Look at that beaut. Did it. Off and away. Or up and away, whatever they say. I just said a bunch of stuff without the mic in front of my face because I'm used to paragliding now, but so I just took off. I didn't record it. It was funny though because we had a tailwind. You know how it is. You set up and all of a sudden it's like a 5-mile-an-hour tailwind. So I was like, nope. Isn't this saying supposed to go? You hook in and it switches. So I hooked in and it switched to a headwind. Took off. It was great. We're trying to look for all these spots to fly, and this factory is like gold mine. There's no obstacles. It's huge. I mean, I doubt they want you parking in here and flying around, but man, look at this. And the gravel is, it's not that big gravel. It's like that ground up gravel. So, you know, you take a knee in here, it's just a little bit of blood, not a lot. This one lone light pole though. Definitely gonna have to take that guy out. This spot, which is where we had, where my last video was, where I flew with Greg, and then we ate the buffet at that red building over there, like $5 buffet, and just on the other side of this orange rooftop is where we were flying, which looks like they've started planting some trees, and there's pavement in here now. Here's the trees they planted. It's not as good to fly from anymore, all these tall weeds and stuff starting to go on. Well, this is neat. Check the river for power lines real quick and maybe we can make a little do-si-do underneath. I've flown under a bridge much bigger than this before. The gap is huge, no wires running across. Dude, heck yeah. This is great. Woohoo! Nice. Epic. That's like the second bridge I've ever flown under. Besides the New River Gorge Bridge in Fayetteville, West Virginia. Just checking out the winds here, seeing how switchy it is. I don't have much gas left. See what's going on. Pretty much nil. Man, the climb of the Moster is dope. Run, run, run. One of these days, it'll come down. Woo! Oh, it changed to a tailwind, didn't it? Jeez, it's so switchy. Because when I was coming around, I was like, all right, it's nothing. And then I came around again and I'm like, all right, it's a headwind. We've got ourselves a wild animal here. Folks, stay back. Stay back. I will say, meeting up with Greg every once in a while definitely has me missing the paramotor even more. I mean, as you saw, you could do some cool stuff there that you can't do paragliding. Flying under a bridge, flying low, taking off from riverbanks. I mean, it's hard to beat. Yeah, there's some maintenance you gotta do. We had some issues, but in the long run, it's a ton of fun. And if you have both setups, then you're never really out of luck. So, because Greg's gonna leave here so he can beat some rain, and I'm probably just gonna go drive to a mountain and paraglide. So, yeah, 8 more months in Korea. Do I get a paramotor or not? Let me know in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this one, and hope I can have some future paramotor videos for you. Have a good one. See you later.